Hey, what's up? John Sonmez from simpleprogrammer.com. So I got this question from Ed. I love this question. It's a good one here. So Ed says, hope all is well. I love the videos you've been posting. Thank you, Ed. Really appreciate that. This email is about kissing ass and sucking up at work. I recently left a company because I felt I was being undervalued as an employee. Even my coworkers that were more senior and better than me were passed over for promotions that they truly deserved. I went on a job interview last week and they fed me the same BS I heard from my last company. Things like, we collaborate all the time. We value our employees' opinions. There's unlimited growth and potential. After doing some research, managers do not value hard work and innovation, and the people that get ahead are the ones that are compliant. It feels to advance your career, you must be a yes man. I have always been one to want to improve things and make things better. However, it feels like that is hindering my career. I come to realize that my past coworkers have been amazing and the work itself isn't that bad. My problem has been dealing with managers or supervisors that are idiots. Starting my own business isn't financially stable for me, nor do I have the capital. I plan to go into front-end web development because I feel it's a career with a good starting salary and the skills are transferable from company to company. My questions are, what type of office politics should I expect from web development? Your thoughts of sucking up and kissing ass to advance your career. Should I give up on the notion that I could make a difference at my business by hard work and innovation? Thank you very much for your time. So Ed, I'm going to give you a little bit of tough love here, even though I don't want to do it. But when I read your email, right, and you've kind of got a jaded view here of life, and yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff that you're saying probably appears to be true, and you can interpret it that way, and that's fine, and you have every right to feel the way that you do about the situations that you've been in. But I would challenge you that maybe, just maybe, and I could be wrong here, but maybe some of the things that the story that you're telling yourself, the kind of things that you're saying that you've defined that the way the world works, maybe it's not entirely true. Maybe you're believing it to be true, so you're seeing these things a lot. And I'm not saying that these things don't exist, right? I mean, definitely there's this, kissing ass, and right, you've seen that in work environments, but as far as like what should you expect, you're going to see the same thing wherever you go, unless what changes is you. Now, the thing is, right, if you have this attitude that people are idiots, that they don't know what they're talking about, they don't value hard work, you're going to see that all over the place, because you could look for that and you can find that anywhere, right? But I would challenge you to maybe change your filter, change your view, and start to see the positive. Start to see the positive in people and in an environment. And when you interact with people, if you're thinking in your head, if you're talking to me and you're thinking, I'm an idiot, I might not know it at a conscious level, but I know it here, right? I know, right? It comes off. You project that. And that might be your problem. That might be a lot of the trouble that you're having, is that it might be that you're projecting that. People know that you're not valuing them, so they're not valuing you, right? There's definitely ways to get ahead by being a quote yes man, and there's definitely ways to get ahead by stepping on other people's toes and doing all that, and we know that that's true. But if you're sincere and you're trying to do a good job, and it sounds like you are, but I feel like the piece that's missing for you, and like I said, I could be wrong here, but I feel like the piece that's missing for you is really caring about the other people and caring about the interactions that you're having with them, right? I believe if you turn things around and you start really not just trying to do the right job, but also trying to develop the relationships with these managers and supervisors, and to understand them, and to really appreciate them, and to appreciate the environment that you're in, and you start showing that, and that you care, beyond just the technical, aptitude and the achievement, but you actually care, right, and see them, I think you're going to see a lot more success. Honestly, I really do. I think that you're going to see a lot more success, and I think you're going to see that there is another way, that you don't have to be so jaded, that there's a lot of good things to appreciate. There's a lot of other people that are trying their best as well. And you're gonna the thing is, like, you're trying to reach people, right? Because you've got the answer, okay? And you've got the medicine. Let's say you've got the medicine, right? And what you're doing right now is you're shoving it down their throat, right? And I know this because of the attitude that you have, right? Because if they're wrong, if they're idiots, if everyone's a kiss ass, yes man in order to get it, then what you're doing is you're saying, well, you guys are idiots. I know what I'm talking about. You don't really value hard work. You don't really value this. Boom, you got to take this medicine. And that's not going to work, right? I mean, no, it's not going to work with you. It's not going to work with them either. So I would say, again, I don't know you. I'm sure you're a great guy, but so show people that, right? Show people that. Be a little bit more patient. Be a little bit more compassionate. Be a little bit more. I want to help you. I want to work together. A little bit more. I don't know if I have the answer here, but this is what I learned. This is what I think. Sometimes, when you approach people, if you want to have the most influence on people, and it sounds like you do, you can't be just like this. You know what I mean? You got to kind of say, well, I understand what you're saying, but let me tell you, I could be wrong here. This could be incorrect, but this is kind of what I experienced. I was doing this, and when we did test-driven development, when I find that I get a better quality code, that I produce better things, right? When you take that approach, people are more open, and they're more likely to take in your ideas. You're going to have a lot more influence. It's an important skill to develop, to influence people, and people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And this is something that I make this mistake a lot of times, right? So I try not to make this mistake, but it's something to remind yourself all the time, especially when you're not getting anywhere with people, and you're feeling like, anytime you're feeling like other people are the idiots or other people are the problem, it's always good to recognize that you can't change other people. But you can have the biggest effect on them by changing you. So anyway, I hope that this helps you, and I honestly think that it will if you start implementing this. And you asked me questions about what kind of politics could you expect in web development, and do you have to be a yes man and kiss ass in order to suck up, in order to succeed, and want to think about that. And my answer is you're going to find what you're looking for. Like, you're going to see this everywhere if you're looking for it, and if you are continuing to interact with people in a way that they're the idiot, that they're the problem, it's never going to change. It's never going to change unless you change your approach. But I challenge you, if you're going to take something from this, and anyone who's having these struggles, is try it on a little bit. Try on just like changing your view, changing your approach, choosing to reinterpret things as being your primary focus, not to be right, not to show the right thing, but to be as helpful and to understand and to share in such a way that doesn't threaten the other person. And I think you're going to have a lot more influence, you're going to have a lot more success, and more importantly than anything else, taking that approach, you're going to have a lot less anxiety, and you're going to feel better. You're going to have a lot more fun when you don't have to worry about how politics and how incompetent these people are, and what they don't value this and that, and you're just, man, I'm just going to do my best job I can. Just going to try to benefit as many people as possible. And if it's not the right work environment, and I don't feel like I have growth, I'll leave. But I'm not going to get bitter about it, right? That's the thing. It's like, just don't get bitter about it. Anyway, I hope this helps you, Ed. I appreciate you sending me the email. And if I can answer any questions for you, just email me at john@simpleprogrammer.com. I'd love to answer one of your questions. And I wish you well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Take care.